Twitch recently changed their TOS policy, and apparently you're no longer allowed to call people incels, virgins, and simps. So, I just wanted to make this formal announcement on my stream right now. If you are none of those things, you are banned. Yeah, you're not allowed to call other people incels, virgins, or simps. So we're reclaiming those words. I'm actually kind of surprised they aren't giving any representation to my cuck homies. Like, why are we allowed to, like, all, like, the virgins and all, like, they're all protected classes, but not cucks. Not my homies who try and watch their what's next who can't use turf. No turfs allowed either. Turfs aren't allowed, but if you're a virgin, an incel, or a simp, you're allowed. If you are not a virgin or an incel, here's 9 women that we all have to simp for. So, as y'all see in the title, I was on OTK stream earlier this week. And for those of you who don't know what OTK is, it's One True King. It's a WoW organization on Twitch. They got some big streamers, and I was on a stream this week. Crazy. So, oh shit. I gotta explain this because I wasn't streaming, I wasn't recording. I thought about recording real quick, but I didn't have time. So basically, let me set the stage. I believe this was Monday. I was working on a video. I was working on my PC. I was taking notes on my PC. And I had my MacBook open. And I was watching Hilda on my MacBook while I was taking notes on here. And suddenly, for some reason, my MacBook just completely disconnected from the internet. My PC was fine. But, like, for whatever reason, my MacBook just decided I'm not gonna... What's Wi-Fi? The PvP stuff re-rolls on Tuesday. So I said, alright, I'm going to get on real quick, since I can't do what I was doing. I'm gonna get on WoW. I'm gonna do a couple battlegrounds. Hopefully grind out some honor. Especially since I was level 29, I wanted to see if I could get my level up this week. I didn't get as far as I wanted to because I was busy. Usually I was like, alright, so I broke this down. I was at Thunder Bluff because Thunder Bluff I need for my lever working, because lever working, I need to be there. It's not important. I don't need to go into details. But I was like, alright, I can get the most honor probably in a single game doing a Rafi Basin. However, I just want to do a couple quick rounds because I want to get back to work. I'm going to do Was On Gulch because even though the games are potentially longer, the queue time is way faster. Like, usually when I'm queuing up for a game in Was On Gulch, it takes like 5-10 minutes. It doesn't take very long at all. I queued up, 5 minutes passed, still wasn't in. About 10 minutes passed, I still wasn't in. And I was getting kind of antsy, I was impatient, so I was like, you know what? Thunder Bluff is over here. We zoom out. Stormwind is over here. I decide I'm gonna try and run to Stormwind until I actually get queued into the battleground. I come down, I start running, I run through this valley here. I get to the Barrens over here. And I'm still not in my game. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna run to the Crossroads. I run to the Crossroads, it's still not in my game. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna run to Ratchet. I get to Ratchet, well, you know, still not in my game. So I take the boat down here to Stranglethorn Vale. Now, keep in mind, Stranglethorn Vale, I'm very underleveled for this area. Like, let me just, like, pull up, like, you see, like, 41, 36. I was 29 at this time because I was doing BGs. Because, like, once you get to the next, like, group of 10s, like, you queue up for, like, a new tier, basically. So, like, with 29, I was the top of the tier as far as leveling goes. Once I hit 30, now if I queue up, I'm going to be queued up with a bunch of, like, 30 to 39s. And if I'm in there, I'm gonna get my booty, I'm gonna get my booty clapped. And I don't want that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get my booty clapped, especially if I'm trying to gain honor. Like, I want to run in there. I want to be killing people so I can get my kills up, so I can get my honor. And I didn't quite make Sergeant. That was what I was going for. I was so close. So anyways, I'm amazed I didn't die. I didn't die. I ran all the way up through here. There's like level 40 mobs. I'm 29. I didn't get killed. I saw a couple Alliance players. They were like 32. Like, a bit a bit above me. I didn't see anyone who was grossly, like, ironically now when I go grind there, I get killed by level 60s, but it's whatever. So, like, as you can see, like, alright, so I gotta get to Stormwind, right? Stormwind is up here. So to get to Stormwind from Stranglethorn Vale, there's this little canal here. You see? Like, you see what I mean? There's this canal that you gotta go through. You gotta swim up here. And as I'm swimming up here, right, a griffin flies over me. And it's clearly an Alliance player, because Alliance use griffins, we use whatever, the other thing. It's clearly an Alliance player, he looks high level. And my mouse just happens to scroll over his character. And as you can see, when it does that, like, it shows the name, it shows the level. And, like, if it's a enemy character, and it's more than 10 levels above you, it'll show, like, question marks for a level. It showed the question marks. I was like, oh, of course. That's kind of what I assumed. But then I look at the name, and it says Knight Esfand. For those of you who do not know, Esfand is he is the biggest WoW Classic streamer on Twitch. I saw that, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. Because I'm on Faralina, so, like, I'm on the server with all the streamers. And I was like, wait a minute, like that has to be him. Like, there's no way, like, someone else has the name Esfand on this server. So I'm like, yo, he's probably streaming right now. So I go on Twitch, and I see he's streaming, and he's, like, by the time, like, I pull up his stream, he's at Stormwind. And he's, like, standing on the gate because he just cleared Nax with his raid group. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Like, I'm just... My brain starts turning. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. If I get to Stormwind, even if I just, like, run up and get killed by the guards, like, while he's there, like, I'm gonna be on his stream, and he's probably gonna acknowledge it and be like, yo, why is this low-level Horde character getting killed in the front of Stormwind? Like, that's crazy. So, like, that's where my head's going at. And you might be thinking, Tom, like, you were on his stream to see where he was. Like technically, isn't that stream sniping? Yes, don't worry about it. Anyways, so, like, I see that. So, like, I'm running up through Duskwood. I see a low-level Alliance player I could gank, but I'm like, you know what, I'm focused. I get up to Elwyn Forest, I'm about here, I'm like, yo, I should pull up Streamlabs, I should start streaming this, but I'm like, you know what, I don't want to waste time. I gotta get to Stormwind, which is, like, up here. You can't see it on the map here, because for whatever reason I didn't get close enough to discover Stormwind, so my map is still blacked out. As I'm, like, crossing this, like, little river here, I pull up and there's a path to Stormwind gates, like, right here. And he's jumping down from the gate right as I pull up. I'm, like, in my wolf form, right? So I'm a little bit faster than usual. I'm increased by 40%. However, he was on that mount. Literally that mount. Perfect timing. Increased by 100%. I was trying to chase him down, but, like, I couldn't chase him down because he was going way faster than me. So, like, I go on a stream, again, stream sniping. I go on a stream and I see people being like, yo, you should go to the human starting area over here. So he, like, goes down to Goldshire and he circles back up. He's circling back up to the human starting area. I'm like, yo, this is my chance, I can cut him off. And that resulted in me having my moment of fame.
29 shaman down here.
He acknowledged me. He said, yo, like, he clicked on me and everything. He said, what's a level 29 shaman doing here? Because to be a shaman, you have to be on the Horde, and this is an Alliance area. And that's how I was on OTK stream. That was me. That was me right there. Look at the name. I'm a big shot now, y'all. The dead player? Was there a dead player? No, it's a ghost wolf. But it's like a ghost wolf form, so I go faster. It lets me go fast. So that's what happened. I was on an OTK stream. I was on Esfand's stream. So now that means I'm basically a member of OTK. And low-key, what I was hoping he would do is I was kind of, like, hoping, like, he would gank me, and I could be like, oh, an OTK member killed me. But no, Esfand is too nice of a guy. He just saw me and he was like, nah, I'm not gonna kill you. But nah. But real talk, though, y'all come to my stream and y'all watch me play WoW, even though y'all don't know much about WoW usually. Like, if y'all like that, y'all should go check out Esfand, like, for real. Like, he does a lot of variety streams, too. He's a good streamer. He's a good content creator. Those are Horde characters, but I'm gonna go and... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna leech real quick, just like I was a couple minutes ago off of Esfand.